People of Ghana, it's your Nigerian great pleasure bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. A lot has really been happening in Ghana and so many people have come out to address it. Please watch.
Crosby, and Crosby is going to stay with us because he's keeping a close eye on another story for us this afternoon, which has to do with the Committee for Public Accountability issuing a warning against the misuse of the Operation Recover All Loot platform, cautioning members against using it to settle personal grievances. The group accused Raymond Acha, a member of the President-elect John Dramani Mahama's 5-member anti-corruption preparatory team, of leveraging the platform for personal scores, referring to a recent development involving Magdan Aviation and the Ghana Airport Company Limited. The group's leader, Collins Owusu-Amankwa, vowed to resist any attempt to exploit oral for individual vendetta, emphasizing the need to maintain the platform's integrity. And Crosby is following this for us. Crosby, what is fueling this concern by this group?
Well, according to this group, Mawina, what they're saying is that they're concerned about the fact that some members of the Operation Recover All Loot, the oral team put together by President-elect John Dramani Mahama, may want to use the platform to settle personal scores. They mentioned the name of Raymond Acha, who is a member of the oral team, and according to them, comments made by Raymond Acha in the past and in the present suggesting that Magdan, I'm talking about the owner and the CEO of Magdan Aviation, should pray that his government stays in power forever, is an unfortunate comment. And they are thinking that Raymond Acha, as one member of the oral team, may want to use the platform he's sitting on to settle personal scores. Indeed, they made a reference to the recent debacles, the recent concerns between Magdan Aviation and the Ghana Airport Company Limited over the shutdown of Magdan Aviation over some debt owed to the Ghana Airport Company Limited. So they're saying that these could be examples of witch hunting, if you like, trying to frustrate indigenous Ghanaian businesses and entrepreneurs. And they hope that the oral platform will not be used for these things, because if the platform is used to witch hunt, to settle personal scores or personal vendetta, they will fight it.
For Public Accountability, CPA, are troubled and extremely worried about the conduct of Mr. Raymond Acha, an investigative journalist, a business person, and a member of the Operation Recover All Loot oral team, recently said by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President-elect. As a matter of fact, we take a very serious view of the past and present statements of Mr. Raymond Acha to the effect that a very successful entrepreneur and a business magnate in Ghana and across the globe, who is an indigenous Ghanaian, Dr. Daniel Macaulay, the group chairman and CEO of Magdan Group, should pray that his government stays in power forever. Point of correction. We wish to put on record that Dr. Daniel Macaulay is not a card-bearing member of New Patriotic Party or any other political organization. Ladies and gentlemen, we find this statement very unfortunate, uncalled for, and unwarranted, in that it sought to undermine the business community. We want to put it on record that Mr. Daniel Macaulay, like any other Ghanaian, has every right to do legitimate business to help grow the economy. From humble background, Dr. Daniel Macaulay has gone through a lot, but God Almighty has been kind to him and other equally successful entrepreneurs.
Collins Owusu-Amankwa is a former member of parliament, at this time leading a committee for public accountability, asking that members of oral do not use it as a platform to settle personal scores. Let's move away from this because traders are beginning to count their losses after fire ravaged the Kantamanto market once again, leaving analysts concerned. It's unclear what may have caused the fire at this stage, but investigations have already commenced. Joseph Armstrong Godalogbe is my colleague there for us. He reports that the officials from the Ghana National Fire Service are still battling the inferno. Let's go to him right now and get details. Armstrong, talk to us about what the situation is. Is the fire still on?
I've been able to contain the situation here, but you can see some pockets of fire here. And we are told there's a storage building that has also been involved by the fire. And the fire personnel are trying to move in there and bring that fire situation also under control. But as it stands right now, Mauna, where we are now, the entire place has been raised by the fire, and you could see some people also taking advantage of the situation to cash in by trying to collect the damaged property, particularly staff, so they can also make some money out of it, Mauna.
And you've been interacting with traders. First off, let's start with them. Those who've been affected, what have they been telling you?
Mauna, this traders is very, very, very disturbing for them. They believe strongly that the fire service has not been very nice to them, because as it stands right now, we have about 13 fire tenders that have been stationed here, but all the fire tenders have been positioned very close to a bank that is close by, and you will not see any of them at the market area where the fire has raised everything to the ground floor. And speaking to the traders, they are saying that if the fire personnel at least listen to them and also come inside the market, they would have been able to contain the fire, and the extent of damage we are seeing here now would have been controlled. But the fire personnel positioned at the bank area, and their main focus was to protect the bank over there so that the fire will not get to that enclave, leading to the fire to escalate. These are concerns of the traders here, and for them, they are saying going forward, should anything happen like this in future, the fire personnel should consider it and every personnel who also have their properties being destroyed over here, Mauna.
You've been interacting as well, I understand, with the fire service. What's been their perspective to these accusations which have been coming through that they didn't get into the market area, and how well they've been able to deal with the fire situation?
So, the fire personnel, I spoke with the Greater Accra Fire Regional Commander, who explained to me that they go here around 1 a.m. thereabout to try to douse the inferno right on time. And that for him, all the accusation is, they are used to it. It happens all the time that when this is happening, so there's two, of course, have lost some properties, found of making such baseless accusation against them. But for them, they got here right on time, and they are using technical minds to douse the inferno. So they look at the direction of the wind and then to position their fenders over there. And that is why we are not seeing them right at the market site. And they also said that they lack space, accessibility to get to the center of the market, which sometimes limits their movement. Hence, they have to position themselves on the main road so they can throw the water towards the direction of the fire, which does not help, because if the wind direction is not saving them, and that's the only place they have, then they would have to fight the fire from that direction, leading the fire to spread towards the other market square. Mauna.
Right, let's take a listen to the fire service who've been speaking to my colleague Armstrong Godalogbe.
At the moment, the fire is under control. We managed to bring the fire under control. The fire started at 01:18 hours. 010:18 hours. By 01:20 hours, the first tender was here from Accra City. At the moment, we've been able to mobilize 13 fire engines with one 10-table ladder. And the fire is under control. We've been able to salvage the commercial bank. We've been able to salvage other buildings, adjoining buildings surrounding Kantamanto market. And that is what I have to say for now.
Very well. So, also take us through how many shops have been destroyed so far?
At the moment, salvaging is ongoing. So it's after salvaging that we'll be able to tell the number of stores that have been destroyed by the fire.
Explain to us which part of Kantamanto this fire is currently ravaging.
Okay, so Kantamanto, when you are coming from CMB, when you are coming from Circle through CMB, is on your right. When you are coming from Liberty, GCB Bank is on your left. So the fire, we've been able, if we had not stopped the fire, to have affected the GCB bank. And so you can see that the TL and other firefighting appliances are based, some are based in the GCB yard.
Okay, so how many tenders do you have here so far?
At the moment, we have 13 and 1 TL, making it 14. The TL is the turntable ladder for rescue.
Any casualties?
We have not registered any casualties yet.
But the usual talks from the traders and also passerbys continue to accuse the fire service for the arrival time, and also the usual story, no water in the fire tenders, and then also even the hydrants around, they are not operating.
I told you by 2 minutes we're here, because 0118 and 0120. So within 2 minutes, the tender from Accra City Fire Station was here. In fact, to show how we were serious, the chief officer is here, the director rural fires was here, the director operations is here, the deputy director operations is here, myself the regional commander, I am here.
Very well.
All the district fire commanders,
you are here.
Are all here.
We still lost more properties. This thing happens every single year, beginning of every year. This place in particular records such fires. You've given a lot of caution to the general public regarding illegal connections and also people cooking within such places. You only talk. It's like you don't act so much.
We have acted. When I took over in September, I have made this Christmas message. I will send a copy to you to play and see. I have made it very clear. Even as we speak, Mokola Market, there is a recorded tape both in Ghana, Hausa and Twi. They play it in Mokola, they play it in Kaneshi, they play it in Agbogloshi, they play it in Medina, they play anywhere there is a market, they play. These are some of the efforts and pragmatic measures that we are.
But practically, illegal connections, you see cables still hanging around, and the fire service needs to play much role in ensuring that these things are curtailed.
I think after this fire, we need to sit down with the market authorities and then see the way forward.
So what's your name?
My name is Assistant Chief Fire Officer to Rashid Bamisa.
And you are there?
I am the Greater Accra Regional Fire Commander.
Grateful, sir.
Thank you.
You are grateful.
That's my colleague Armstrong speaking to the Greater Accra Regional Fire Commander. Armstrong is still with us on Zoom. He's going to hold on for us because we've been joined now by Dr. Nanaia Akwada. He's with the Bureau of Public Safety as well. Armstrong, just hold on for us. Let's get a bit more from Dr. Akwada. Dr. Akwada, Happy New Year to you. I appreciate that you could hold the line as well for us. Not the first time this is happening. What's your own reading of the situation? Because it looks like every year we have to be asking you the same question. Doc, you have to unmute for us so that we can hear you.
Yeah, apologies. Thank you very much and good afternoon to your viewers. I think that market fires are no news in Ghana today. Our challenge is rather that over the years, every major market in our country has been or has suffered a fire incident before. Some of it raising the whole facility to ground zero, as we are seeing this morning at Kantamanto. So it's not news. What consistently is disturbing is our lack of commitment to ensuring that we are able to stop these. Look, once upon a time, we went as far as involving the FBI, in our market incident. Up until 2018, we used to have fire tenders stationed at the major market, when they all retired to sleep. What kind of considerations went into, the officers or those in charge withdrawing these tenders is yet to be known. Aside that, we all know the challenges facing our markets and how these fires or why these fires occur. It is a largely, very widely researched subject.